Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Professor Layton and the Unwound Future. Previously, standing at the gate into Chinatown, the professor spots two family henchmen. This sighting sparks new questions that can only be answered by Inspector Chelmy. Aided by future Luke, Layton and Luke look for a way to return to the present and meet with Chelmy. Yeah, that just about sums it up. So, this thought only occurred to me after I finished recording last time. If I do work under the assumption that all of this is just some nonsense trick, and future Luke is not in fact future Luke, why would he be so amicable to the idea of returning to the past and meeting up with Chelmy? If future Luke truly does have malevolent designs, then this very blunt and sudden change of plans, it's just going right along with it. It's odd. So I guess count one against that theory, I suppose. I don't know. But yes, we have to make our way all the way to the west side of town, and there's probably going to be a few new puzzles to find here and there, so I'll keep my eye out. Oh, hey. Say, when was that lighthouse on the Thames built? About 5 or so years ago. Did anyone complain about the lighthouse's peculiar location? Building a structure like that in the middle of the Thames seems like it'd do more harm than good. You make a good point, Professor. But enough chat about the city. We need to make for the clock shop. Why are you dodging this question? Why is he dodging that question? Oh, thank goodness you stopped. The most debonair gentleman in London requires your assistance. Okay. What's the matter? It's that blasted bird over there. That dreadful creature swooped down and plucked my best cufflinks right off my sleeves. What bird? Aha! I am glad I checked. Hey, buddy. Oh, that must be the bird this fellow was talking about. Future Luke, could you do me a favor and speak to that bird? It would be really nice to see if you could. Oh wow, a parrot! Don't just stand there gaping. Grab that awful thing before he gets away. You may not have noticed, sir, but we're in a bit of a hurry here. Listen to yourself, Luke. Don't you remember what the professor always says? Helping people in need is the duty of every gentleman. I suppose you've got me there. Very well then, let's think. This bird clearly likes shiny objects. Tell me, sir, do you have anything shiny we could borrow for a moment? Why aren't you immediately going for speaking to the animal? Of course, what sort of gentleman would I be without the proper accoutrement? Here, I carry around this garnet for when I need to accessorize with a little flash. Oh dear. What's wrong? Curses, my garnet has fallen to the bottom of my bag and I can't reach it. You're not making it very easy to help you, sir. Cluttered bag. This is another block-shifting puzzle, isn't it? Yep. Let's see. So he's got, a coat? A hat? Is that a fishing rod? Binoculars? A compass? A sandwich? So, with jam? A pocket watch? Yeah, he's two. Wait, is that 2 compasses? Alright. A red garnet has fallen to the bottom of a downright cluttered bag. Can you slide around the other items in the bag to move the gem to the top? Yeah, I guess I could. Well, So, while I do this, I guess I have some good news to share. I got stuck, didn't I? just a few hours before recording this, I actually secured a shipment for a Nintendo Switch 2. I placed an online order and I got it. So, I guess that's, I still need to figure out how capture cards work and get myself one of those. But, yeah, by all rights, I should be able to, play Professor Layton in the New World of Steam whenever that comes out, so that's exciting. I got stuck again. Oh, brother. Aha!
This puzzle has met its match.
Whoa!
It seems I was right on the money.
I cannot say. I was expecting future Luke there. Hey, alright. Great, just look at that sparkling gem. Did we get puzzle solve scenes like that for Flora in the previous game? I'm not sure we did. Aha, there we are. With any luck, this flashy bauble will attract that feathery fellow. When he gets close, see if you can make friends. You? You? Yeah? You, Luke? Huh? Leave it to me. Right then, here goes. Ark? Here he comes. Ark? Squark-a squark! Don't worry, little guy, he won't hurt you. Squawk! Squark! Someone get this parrot a throat lozenge. You don't say. Say, that bird seems pretty keen on you. Are you friends now? Oh my god. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, this cinches it. Future Luke is not who he claims to be. He can't understand. The animal. Why not? Of course. Now that you're friends, why don't you give him a name? Huh? That's a great idea, Professor. But what should I name him? Huh. Oh, what's your parrot's name? Okay. So we had Subscrib, the robo-dog, I think? And what did we name the hamster? What did we name the hamster? I forget. How could I forget? Well, because I can just type it in, there's no room for funny accidental typos that stick, so I guess I should give him a proper name. Okay, we got Luke and Fluke. Now we got Parrot Luke. Yeah, okay. Your name is Pluke. Yeah. Hello. Nice to meet you. I'm Pluke. Hello back at you. I'm Luke. Nice to meet you too, Pluke. Oh, I make great decisions. Yeah. Well done, Luke. That was amazing. Of course. What else would you expect from the apprentice of the great Professor Layton? The parrot minigame has been added to the trunk. Oh, okay. I take it he won't help me with hint coins immediately. You have a new feathered friend, Pluke the parrot. The parrot minigame has been added to the trunk. First, have the parrot play with Luke to learn the basics. Once you've done that, you'll have the chance to do lots more with your parrot pal. Thank heavens you caught that feathery menace. What fine young men you two are. Keep at it, and one day you may well become a true gentleman like myself. We're glad we could help. Here you go. I believe these cufflinks and garnet are yours. Oh, yes. There we are. With these on, I'm even more devastatingly handsome than before. Now I believe you two young men deserve something for your trouble. Oh, there's really no need, sir. Yes, he's right. Helping people is a reward enough for any gentleman. Cute. Okay. Let's do this right away. Hey, let's have some fun, Pluke. Squark! Right, so all you have to do is bring that apple to me. Think you can do that? Bark? Your parrot has generously volunteered his services as a delivery bird. Unfortunately, the heavy items he has to carry make it hard for him to fly properly. Predict his flight path and help him to the recipient by making perches out of rope for him. Create a perch for your parrot by connecting any 2 posts with a rope. The number of ropes at your disposal changes with each delivery request. The position and angle of each perch will affect the trajectory of your parrot's flight. Build efficient perches that will help your parrot get to his destination as quickly as possible. Ropes can't intersect with each other, also you can't attach 2 ropes to the same post. Tap Clear to erase all of the ropes you've drawn from the screen. Tap Start to send your parrot out to deliver his package. Watch how he flies closely. If you want to cancel a delivery attempt while the parrot is flying, tap Quit. When the parrot lands on a flat perch, he will return to his basic flight path when he takes off next. By laying out a number of well-placed perches, your parrot can fly to very high places. Complete the course by guiding your parrot over to the delivery recipient. During delivery, if your parrot flies off-screen or falls into a hole, you must reattempt delivery. Your parrot must reach the recipient before time runs out, so keep an eye on the clock. 15 seconds, 5 ropes. I see. Well, we're starting off basic here. I guess I would, So he hops up to here. Maybe he would flutter down to this. We can bounce him backwards, and he'll land into this and be careened just right to the flag. Let's try that. Yeah, I guess that wasn't needed. Yeah, alright. Let's try this now. Yeah, simple. You completed the request, an apple for Luke. Wow, great work, Pluke! You got that apple to me in no time. Wow, great! Wow, great! Whenever you want to do another delivery, just give me a squawk, won't you? Delivery squawk! Delivery squawk! I'm sorry for your ears. So, I can't do the next? Oh? Another apple? Is it the same? No, this one's different. Okay. Yeah, well, if I can do all of them right now, I guess I really should. The sooner I unlock that, ability to detect and find, what you call it, the hint coins and puzzles, that'd be good. Let's give this a shot. This seems like it would make sense. Oh! Yeah, alright. Okay, so the slopes are less bouncy than I thought. It's more about momentum when it's angled. You got that apple to me in no time. Great! Alright, let's see the next one. Is it also new? It is. Wait, it says delivery errand 00? But it's a new puzzle. Why is it 00 if it's the third one I'm doing? Well, clearly I have to start here. Suppose if I made him bounce here, he could land like here and then flap over? Maybe. Let's give that a shot. Huh? I'm a genius! Great work, Pluke. Okay, we'll do this once more. I'm not really detecting anything new happening. It still says 0. Oh, we've seen this one. We did this. This was the first one we got. Right, I definitely have to wait. Alright, I guess we can consider the delivery of an apple to Luke as being puzzle 1. I'll keep an eye out for anything new. Anything else to say, sir? Today's the big day. At last I shall propose to the most enchanting woman in all of London. That is, I shall make a business proposition. Wow, that's exciting. Yes, at last Belle, radiant goddess that she is, will know my heart's deepest secret. I'm sorry, what? And that is to start a clothing line with her. You see, though I am a stylish gentleman, one might argue the most stylish gentleman in town, no one has their finger on the pulse of fashion like teenage girls. What's more, every genius needs a muse, and that's where Belle enters the picture. Good luck with that. Wow, Wow, Belle might strike it rich. Good for her. Oh hey, cutscene. Let's take the path on the left up here. The left? What, will that take us back to Midland Road as well? It will, and in half the time. To the left, you say? Aha! New territory. Well, before we do that, I definitely want to see everything else, so... Back to the hospital, I think. Oh. We don't have any time to waste. We can get back to the clock shop faster using my shortcut. Yeah, can I go south? No, we are cut off. Very well. Anything new with you, miss? I wonder if your husband is the big-chinned man who wants to go back to his family that we saw. Oh well. That guy has a unibrow, like me. Brother. I see you staring at me. What do you need, boy? Oh, nothing, sir. I just saw you there and thought I'd say hello. Yeah, you've got some guts approaching me. Makes me laugh. Oh, you're part of the family, aren't you? It's been a while since I had myself a chuckle like that. Let me thank you with a puzzle. Unibrow. We are united. What is this? Number 39. I forgot the name. The 4 children below were playing in a park when they suddenly realized they needed to go home. In their haste, however, they mixed up their coats. A says, I forgot my coat. B says, hey, A's name is written in this coat. C says, wait a minute, I didn't even bring my coat today, but I'm wearing one now. D says, this definitely isn't my coat. So, who is wearing D's coat? Curious. A says he forgot my coat, as if he definitely knows he didn't bring his, and yet, all the same, B is saying that A's name is written in it. I mean, there are a lot of reasons for a kid to doodle their name on something. And C also says, I didn't even bring my coat today. Okay, well, look, we have 2 kids claiming they didn't bring coats, and yet there are 3 coats here out of 4 kids, so... I think A is wrong. He did bring his coat? Who's wearing D's coat? Well, it can't be A, because A isn't wearing a coat. Let's try drawing lines between them. Okay, so B is saying that this coat here may belong to A. Meaning C or D's may belong to B's, so the answer isn't A or B, it's either C or D. Now, C is wearing a green coat, and that's quite, green, just like this. And C is saying, I didn't bring my coat today, but I'm wearing one now, so it's not his. And D is also saying, this isn't my coat, so I think the two swapped with each other. So I think C is wearing D's coat? Is it really that simple? Yeah, let's go for it.
This one's as good as solved.
Yeah, alright.
I knew it!
That was really simple. Correct. A, B, and D all brought coats to the park. B is wearing A's coat. Yes. So this just leaves the coats that B and D originally brought. D isn't wearing his own coat, so he must be wearing B's. This means C must be wearing D's coat. Yeah, okay. Let that puzzle be a lesson to you. If you're careless with your things, you can lose them. Here, take this. I found it over there. You must have left it behind last time you were here. A traveler stick. Yeah! What's his name? Oh no. How can I forget his name? He's like my favorite. Well, arigato, muchacho. It's maddeningly quiet. Why did the boss have to post me here? What's this building? I wonder if that haze is caused by pollution. Haze? There must be a lovely view of the park from out there. There's one hint coin. Huh? The path is covered in ants. I can't go up to the center. I bet the view from the observation deck is out of this world. It does have quite the view, but we don't have time to stop right now. To the clock shop. Hold on, future Luke. We have all the time in the world. I need to find hint coins. Desperately. There's two. If only the parrot could help us. Well, let's move on. Midland Road is just on the other side of that door. I'll run ahead and open it. Hey! The door's locked. Locked? That can't be. Step aside, little Luke. I'll get it open. Strange, it is locked. Not part of your plan? Look here, you two. There's an unusual set of numbers embedded on the door. Number 40. Missing tiles. Oh, jeez. Okay. To open the door, place 4 numbered tiles on the blank spaces so that all of the conditions set forth by the equations are fulfilled. Buh? Okay, well, if you put like 3... So there's equal signs on the top and bottom of all of these, so I have to assume that when I'm placing like 3 here, the one immediately above and below is also 3. And the arrows are also pointing to the left, so I think I start from here? So I'll try 3. Alright, this first number must be a very low one. So 2 plus something would also equal 2 times something. Maybe it can't be. 3 plus... okay, 3 times... No, wait, 3 times... okay, 3 plus 2 is 5, but 3 times 2 is 6, so it can't be that. Alright, I see what I have to do here, but just... oh, jeez, give me an hour? Yeah. You know what? I am not actually figuring this out very well. Whatever it has to be, whenever I multiply, it can never be a double-digit number, because this doesn't support double digits, right? Yeah, no, it does not. So I can't, do 4 times 3, or anything higher than that. Even 5 times 2 is right out. So if I, do 2 times 3 equals 6, well, I couldn't do that, because I also need to do 2 plus 5, which is, 2 plus 3 equals 5, and 5 and 6 aren't the same number. So it can't be something like that. And it can't be, 1 either. Because 2 times 1 is 2, but you can't place the same number twice. Is it 3 times... even 5 plus 1 is 6 doesn't work, because you'd have to do 5 times 1 equals 5, and you can't put 5 there. So I do not understand how I begin doing this. I need a hint coin, I think. It's difficult to choose only 4 numbers. Just try plugging in different numbers. Think of 2 sets of 2 numbers that produce the same value when the numbers in one set are multiplied and the numbers in the other set are added together, and vice versa. Well, that's the problem. I can't work it out. Nothing makes sense. 4 plus 2 is 6, but 4 times 2 is 8. 4 plus 3 is 7, but 4 times 3 is 12, and I can't do double digits. Seven times 1 is 7, but 7 plus 1 is 8. I don't think I can use 1 at all here. Can't do 2 times 6 or 7 or 8 or 9, that's double digits. Or 5. I just... I can't work this out. I need a new hint coin, a third hint coin, alright. The 2 numbers on each side of the equation should produce the same result when they are multiplied as when they are added together, so large numbers won't work. Same number when multiplied as when they are added together. What do you mean added together? When you add 2 numbers together, it's always going to be a different number. Super hint me, I'm dumb. When the solution to the top equation is 6, the solution to the lower equation is 5? Have I been fundamentally misunderstanding what the hell this is? I think I have fundamentally misunderstood what is being asked of me to do. But they're supposed to be all the same. What are the equal signs for, then? 2 equals 2 equals 2. But... what? Oh, I see it. Oh. Oh, this is dumb. Yeah, alright, give me a minute here. I think I know what to do. Yeah, alright. So it says, the top equation is 6. The answer is 6 on the top, and the bottom is 5. So 3 times 2 is equal to 5 plus 1. Both add up to 6. Then the bottom, I should get 5. 3 plus 2 is 5, which is equal to 5 times 1. Alright.
I do believe I've got the answer.
What? Did I...
Puzzling? I think not.
Oh. Oh, I got... He frowns. He frowns when he gets it right, so I got confused and scared. Alright, I'm not having fun right now. Brilliant, here is one possible solution. The right half and left half of the equation are interchangeable. Since they involve addition and multiplication, the equation is viable even if the two numbers on the left side swap positions, or if the two numbers on the right side swap positions. Wonderful work, Big Luke. I think it's a little early for congratulations, Professor. The door still won't open. If the puzzle wasn't keeping the door shut, what is? Well, I suppose it's time for Plan B. It might seem like too simple a solution, but would you two help me shove this door? Certainly. It seems we've run out of other options anyway. Ready, everyone? All together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Oof. No! No! Oh no, he bowled him over. Who's that sprawled out on the street? It's hard to believe, but this fellow must have fallen asleep against the door. This just goes to show that every puzzle has an answer, even if that answer is just a brute force. Well, think fast, Professor, because that answer is coming right at us, and he looks mad. Hey, why'd you kick down my napping door? Not only did it hurt, but you woke me up. We're terribly sorry, sir. Please understand we had no idea you were there. Oh, didn't realize it was you. Look, forget I saw anything. I'm feeling kinda queasy, so I'm just going to head home now. I seem to have driven that poor man off again. I wouldn't fret over it too much, Professor. Besides, we need to keep moving toward the clock shop. We're just about there. Huh. No, can I enter the bar? I can. What's that? You want to solve another puzzle? Hey! Well, I'll think of one, but I'm out right now. Oh. Anything from you, miss? No? Alright, I guess we're done here. Hey! In the arcade! Puzzles are the only way to pass the time during this snooze-worthy shift. See if you can wrap your brain around this head scratcher I cooked up. Will do. 5 stamps. Uh-oh. The 5 numerical stamps shown below are designed to fill in the 4 blank squares and complete the equation. Only 1 digit can be used in each square. Your task is to make a valid equation using the fewest number of stamps to fill all 4 blank squares. Pick the stamps you'll use by checking the boxes below them and then tap Submit. Ah. I think the number must be smaller than 4. So we got 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's see. 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 9. Hey! If I invert the 6, I could make a 9. If I just used 3 and 9, 3 and 6 and use that as a 9, it should work out if I just use these 2 stamps.
This one's as good as solved.
Yeah!
Phew, that's a relief.
I am smart. Correct. The 3 and 6 stamps are all you need. If you turn the 6 around, it can make a 9. And to equal 9, you simply use the 3 stamps 3 times in a row, and you're done. I'm so smart. Huh? You solved it! Great. Now how am I supposed to get through another boring day on the job? Boring? Don't you work for a crime syndicate? If your job's boring, you're doing it wrong. Gee, I must be hearing things, because I could have sworn you just told me how to do my job. Ah! Oh, no, I didn't mean anything by it, just ignore me. Cute. Well, let's keep up the hunt. If needs be, I will go to the subway. Yeah, well, I found nothing else, so onward. Hello? Thanks for fixing that board problem. We're short-staffed here, so help is always appreciated. Oh, nothing? Alright. There's the shop. The door was locked earlier and no one would answer it when we knocked. That's because you didn't know the secret knock. Watch this. Come on in. Go on, try the door now. Oh. It doesn't look like anyone's here. Tee-hee-hoo. Well, look who's back. Ah! What are you doing hiding there? I see you've learned the secret knock, dearie. Actually, it was I who did the knocking, Spring. Is Cog around? There you are, Luke. Cog's in the back room. Oh, are you friends with the owners of the clock shop, Luke? I suppose I neglected to mention that earlier. Yes, Spring and Cog have been helping me. Cog actually explains the situation better than I do, so you should ask him about it. Alright, let's hear what he has to say. Cog's tuning up the clock in the back. Sure. Cog's in the back room. He'll fill you in on how all this time traveling began. Sorry for keeping you in the dark. It was never my intent to make you feel tricked. We'll see about that. There's the machine. Yep. And there's Cog. I thought I heard voices up front. Nice to see you again, Professor, and, Luke, the Professor's apprentice. Yes, Luke, of course. Cog, would you mind talking a bit about the wormhole and how it all started? I think it would help get everyone on the same page. It'd be my pleasure. You there, Luke. The smaller Luke, that is. Yes? Tell me, boy, what does this contraption behind me look like to you? A big old clock. Right you are. By my estimates, this clock is well over 100 years old. Who's a what? The old gal needs a lot of TLC to keep chugging along, so I spend quite a bit of time on maintenance. I was right in the middle of oiling up her gears one day when 2 family goons busted in. Wow. Alright. Lockjaw. Here we go. This has got to be the place the boss was talking about. Splinters. For sure. Hey, boss, there's a big clock here, just like you said. It's a real antique. Come over and see. Just what do you two think you're doing barging into my shop? And get your hands off my clock. Can it, Gramps? You don't get to tell us what to do. Don't you know who you're dealing with? Yeah, a bunch of blockheads who won't leave my shop. If I were you, I'd keep a civil tongue in my head, old man. Now, out of the way, we've got a schedule to keep. Bostro. How does his voice go again? Okay, that man was painfully British, so I can't replicate that. What are you clowns putzing around for? Get to work. If we don't hurry, things won't be ready by the time you know who talked about. Sorry, Bostro. We're trying our best, but Gramps here is making things difficult. Don't be a lunkhead. You know how to deal with difficult. Throw him out on the street. Let me go, you dirtbags. We're just gonna go for a little walk, Gramps. That's okay with you, isn't it? You keep your filthy hands off my clock, you hear me? We're just about on schedule, but we have to wait to turn this thing on until it's the exact time the big guy mentioned. That's all I heard before those brutes tossed me out of my own shop. It wasn't until later that I found out what the thugs wanted from my little clock shop. See, the family funded the construction of a time machine by some scientists. I think the idea was to use it to create some kind of wormhole or warp point. But how did they manage to do that? Beats me. It was all mumbo-jumbo, something about opening up a vortex in the flow of time. Anyway, for whatever reason, the plan didn't go exactly as they anticipated. I see. And somehow this hole in time manifested itself in or near this clock of yours. That'd be the case, yes. The clock has been here ticking away for over 100 years. My guess is that something about the clock's age caused the warp point to gravitate to this spot. Yup, the wormhole, or whatever it's called, was pulled here and became a part of my clock. The thing is, I'm the only one who can keep that old gal running. Which means, like it or not, Spring and I are the only people who can open and close this wormhole. That's really strange. It's a burden is what it is. Once the family found out about what I could do, they forced me to work the clock for them. After a while, I caught wind of Cog's situation. I'm sure it goes without saying, but Cog isn't a part of the family. In fact, the family's been nothing but a source of trouble for poor Cog. It sure sounds that way. Knowing that, I approached Cog and Spring and explained my idea to them. After getting them on board with my idea, Cog fired up the machine and helped me get my message to you. And upon receiving your letter, my curiosity took myself and Luke on a journey that led us here. That's quite the plan you drummed up, Big Luke. Thank you, but it's about to get even more interesting. Oh? Professor, with Cog's help, we can send you and little Luke back to your own time. You'll be able to ask Inspector Chelmy all the questions you want. But when you're done chatting, you will come back to put a stop to what's going on here, won't you? Luke, you of all people should know the answer to that question. I keep my promises, and I intend to solve the problem here. It's what a gentleman would do. Thank you, Professor. That was exactly the answer I was hoping for. Well, I wouldn't dream of leaving things here in this state. You said it yourself, Big Luke. The only one who can stop Hershel Layton is Hershel Layton himself. Haha, quite right. My apologies. I should never have doubted you. Well, are we ready to go? Let me see here. Seems you've solved at least 30 puzzles. Yep, you've done enough research to take your investigation back to your own time. Hopefully, you'll learn something there that will help us fix the terrible situation in our time. Yes, I hope so too. Now, Cog, if you would be so kind as to fire up the clock. I hope you'll understand if I stay here. I don't want to risk distorting the events of the past any more than necessary. I mean... I don't know, something about that is fishy. London is currently run by a crime family run by Layton. Now you're getting past Layton to mess with all this, so... That's a lot of distortion, right? I agree completely. Besides, the poor inspector's eyes might very well pop out of his head if I showed up with 2 Lukes. But just think about how fun it would be to see his reaction. Pity you can't come, Big Luke. Okay, she's all ready to go. Let's get this show on the road. The lighting changed so smoothly. Here we are. I feel sick. Altitude sickness? Oh, okay. Are you going to be all right, Luke? You're positively green. I feel sort of seasick. My ears are all stuffy, and the ground feels like it's made of marshmallow. Yup, that'd be the time sickness talking. The first jump I made, I felt the same way. Well, Cog, we're going to head off now and see what we can find out. Sounds good. I'll be here waiting for you. Just use that special knock and I'll let you in. Excellent. I was wondering how we'd contact you if you went back to your own time while we were out. Yep, that'd be a pain, all right. Now, you two should skedaddle. I'd like to get home in time for dinner. So if the future is Cog and Spring's own time, what were they doing hanging out in... Oh, right, I guess future Luke would have told them to do that. Yeah, alright, okay, that adds up. Huh, anything else? Are you done with your investigation here already? No, quite the opposite. We're actually just getting started. Yeah, alright, let's leave. Goodbye, creepy lady. There's no doubt about it, Professor. We're back in our time. The surroundings here certainly do seem familiar. Phew. You know, all this time travel has really worn me out. Yes, I could do with a rest myself, but we mustn't keep Cog waiting. You're right. So, shall we go find Inspector Chelmy? That will be our second stop. First, I'd like to run by my office at the university. So we are taking a break? Not quite. I need to do a little prep work for our session with Inspector Chelmy. Preparation, my boy, is the foundation upon which every good investigation is built. Right you are, Professor. Now that we're back in our own time, we can reach the university by bus in a matter of minutes. Let's go, Luke. Stash and Scarfin, my bro. Yeah, and how are you doing, young fella? Oh, hello there. Nice to see you again. Again? What's this again business? I just thought I'd give you some advice is all. Alright, shoot. Not many folks know this, but when you solve puzzles, you can earn these. Oh, if you're going to talk about Picarets, we already know all about them. Oh, is that so? Well, big deal, it's not all that great a secret anyhow. Okay, well, thank you. We should really go now. We've got a lot to do. Wait, don't just run off like that. I have, a puzzle. Yes, that's right. I have a puzzle for you. He's so desperate to be relevant. That's good. I love it. All right. To find the clock tower in the village below, just follow these directions. Go straight and take the first left, take the next right and then the next left, and it will be right in front of you. At which spot A through H is the clock tower located? Well, I should pick a spot, then work backwards from the direction, and see if it makes sense. I think that's the best way to do this. So let's get going. So let's start at, say, F. F seems likely. Let's see. Right in front of you. And from here, you go right? Wait. If you come from this way, you would go right. Right? Yeah, so you'd go this way and head left. And here you would go left. Go straight and take the first left. Wait, hold on. If we start at B, okay, B, go to A. Go straight, take the first left. Yes. Then take the next right. Wait. If I... No, that would be a left if you're going south. I messed it up. Okay. Oh. Did I do it? Hold on. Go straight from A. Take the first left. Yeah, looks like right, but I'm actually going left because I'm going down. Take the next right, which goes down to G. And then the next left, it'd be right in front of you? Yeah, I think it must be H. Let's try that.
This one's as good as solved.
Yeah, that was simple.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Correct. The clock tower is located at spot H. The directions are from spot A if you're facing spot D. How was that for a fun puzzle? It's in your top 10, yeah? Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Not really. It was okay, I guess. What? Just okay? Oh, I get it. You're playing it cool. You don't want to let on that my puzzle rocked your socks off. You might be thinking too hard about this. Got T. Oh, I love Sash and Scarfin. That's great. So how many stickers do we have now for book 2? Oh, we're still missing 3. Looks like Granny Rilton and Luke and... maybe Belle? Hard to say. Anything else, sir? Hello there, lad. Back to chat with your old pal Stash and Scarfin, yeah? Actually, we're in a bit of a hurry here. Maybe another time? Bye, sir. Yeah, alright. At this point, this London is looking strange. There's nothing up there but rows of houses. It's weird. There should be the same bar, but everything else looks so different. Oh, hey, this fella. Hi there, small fry. What can I do for you? I notice there's a bus stop up ahead. London still has bus service, doesn't it? Of course. We've got more buses than you can shake a stick at. What an odd question to ask. Excellent. Did you hear that, Professor? London's buses still run. I heard, Luke. Your exuberance is appreciated, but we don't want to unsettle our friend here. Jeez, never seen someone get so jazzed about riding the bus. Well, if you like buses, you're going to love this little number. Is it traffic jam? No, darn it. I was looking forward to more traffic jam. Okay. I was riding a double-decker bus, and the tour guide on the upper level told me that, including myself, there were 25 tourists in the lower level and 40% as many tourists in the upper level. How many people total were in the bus? Well, clearly the driver and the tour guide count. So that is the true question. We find 40% of 25 and then add 2, I believe? Unless the person who is saying this, the perspective character, is not a tourist, in which case, I was riding a double-decker bus and the tour guide on the upper level told me that, including myself. Okay. There were 25 tourists in the lower level and 40% as many tourists in the upper level. Is there a tour guide on the bottom level? There may be. Why would it specify the tour guide on the upper level? Is it just saying that to confuse me? I'm going to assume there's only one tour guide, but before anything, I need to figure out this math. It's kind of embarrassing, but I don't know how to work out percentages, so I need to actually, Google 40% of 25 or something. 1 second. Right, so 25 people on the lower level and 40% of 25 is 10. So all total there are 35 tourists. Now add one more for the driver and maybe one more for the tour guide on the upper level. You get 37. Now there's a possibility there is a tour guide on the lower level. So it's either 37 or 38. Either way, I'm not going to be losing all my carrots here. 37 or 38. Let's try it.
Here's my answer.
Good.
I knew it.
Good job. 37 people are riding the bus. There were 25 tourists in the lower level, and 40% of that is 10 tourists in the upper level. This amounts to 35 tourists. If you then add the tour guide and bus driver, you get a total of 37 people. You see, that one was really easy because I, for one, I view people like clerks at a grocery store who check out your items, and the waiters at restaurants and bus drivers. I view all of those people as people. So this was very easy for me to do. Yeah, no, I'm a bus aficionado myself. My favorites are the double-deckers around town. Good info, sir. Did you manage to find a bus to ride? Not yet. Not yet. Hello? Who's that? Lady. Okay, he'll be the last puzzle of the day. Well, hello again, Bright Eyes. I trust you found yourself some nice shiny hint coins. Yes, and your expert direction played no small role. Lovely. I'm glad I could be of help. But where's my thank you? Out with it already. Of course. Please excuse me for not issuing proper thanks. We appreciate your assistance. Yes, thank you. We never would have found them without the help of a wise old lady like yourself. Now, just a moment there, half-pint. Who are you calling old? They don't call me Flawless Florence for nothing, you know. I'm as fit and nimble as any teenager. I apologize, Miss Florence. I didn't mean to call you old. I know how sensitive some seniors can get about their age. Senior? Old? You just don't get it, do ya? Looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson the old-fashioned way, with a puzzle. Bring it on, old lady. Oh my, that is flawless. In my younger days, I was considered quite the catch. This is a picture of me back then, along with 3 of my handsome suitors. A few moments after this photo was taken, one of the gents confessed his love by presenting me with a heart. Can you guess which one? With a heart? Okay, well, I'm not exactly into ladies or men or anyone else, but I would say if there was like a 12-foot tall lady, yeah, I'd shoot my shot. Yeah, all right. So is heart a flower term, a music theory term, or a violin term? One of these gents confessed his love by presenting me with a heart. Can you guess which one? Presenting me with a heart. So the man on the left is holding a book with a music note on the cover. I'm thinking like note, triple clef, score, orchestra. I don't know too many music terms. There's beat. Music has beats. Is that a heartbeat? No. And then man B has some flowers, roses. I've heard of rose hips, but never rose hearts. Then man C has a violin, or cello, whatever one. That's kind of towing the line of being similar with A, so I don't know. I think this is actually beyond me. A few moments after this photo was taken, one of these gents confessed his love by presenting me with a heart. Fine, hidden coin, yeah. Each gentleman is holding something unique. Pay attention to those items. Yes, I clued into that, but the heart she's talking about isn't drawn on anything that the gentlemen are holding. She must be referring to something shaped like a heart. How could you make a heart shape? You could... Okay, so, if an open book is shaped kind of like this, you could... It's a soft cover book, it looks like. It's very flexible looking. You could curl it around so it looks like this? That could look like a heart, so yeah, I'll go with A.
Here's my answer.
Really?
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Yeah, alright. Lovely answer. It was him, alright. He made a heart out of the magazine he was holding. Quite a creative gesture, eh? There's no inspiration like true love. Oh, whoops. You two are smart cookies when it comes to puzzle solving, I'll give you that. The compliment means all the more coming from a lady such as yourself, Florence. I do hope we run into each other again sometime. Teehee, now you're making me blush. You can sweet-talk me if you like, but you should know I'm a married woman. It seems our friend here has taken a shine to you, Professor. Oh, it's Riddleton. For picture book 2. Well, that's just dandy. So, we can't go elsewhere. I guess we need to check the bus schedule board. Anything else to say? What fine manners, and famous to boot. Maybe we should get to know each other better. May I call you by your first name, Professor? Teehee. What a heartthrob. Yeah, boy, I don't quite know how to reconcile with the fact that, yeah, we're back in the quote-unquote past, and all of London has changed around us once more. Boy, I have no idea how the game is possibly going to explain all of this. Maybe, I don't know, Layton and Luke get knocked out in the clock shop and then their bodies get transported to actual London? But then, that wouldn't explain how you would have an entire metropolis embracing the River Thames. I just don't know. I'm baffled. There's gotta be some kind of explanation for all this, but I don't get it. Anyway, we got the parrot. That's good. Hopefully we can get the little bastard to help us solve puzzles, find hint coins and puzzles soon. And we're like 2 stickers away from solving book 3. That'll be fun. When the time comes, I suppose I'll just try and solve it and save our proper read-through of it for afterwards. Because with book 1, we did a read-through at first, and then once we solved it later, we found that there was like 1 additional page of context, so... boy, the more I try to think about all this nonsense, the more my head hurts. But I will say this, I am loving the pacing of this game so far. Both Curious Village and Diabolical Box had me doing some very menial back and forth running around looking at everything often. Here, though, I'm always given a very concrete goal, and the pacing of how it's getting me through these areas is so much better. This is definitely the best Professor Layton game thus far. Now, I could really fumble it in the future. I'm not discounting that. Maybe the explanations will be so half-assed and nonsensical that I will be forced to hate it, but for now, I am thoroughly enjoying my time. This is just such a splendid time every time I sit down to record. I love it. I'm so glad I went through with Let's Playing Professor Layton games. These are great. These are great. Oh, shoot, yeah, if we're going to Professor Layton's study, his office, maybe we could run into Flora. That'd be great. I hope we can run into Flora. That'd be wonderful. But then I'd have to fear deep in my heart, what if this isn't Flora? What if it's Don Paolo in disguise? What if Florence is Don Paolo? That's the horrible thing about him. He could be anyone at any time, anywhere. Maybe he's that car right there. I don't know. Well, I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been more of Professor Layton and the Unwound Future. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. So until then, please take care.